So this is the Booktuber tag. No, this is the... Sorry, I had to hold on to my moon that's on my skirt because it's currently reflecting. It's causing my cat to go crazy. I'm doing the newbie Booktuber tag. I cannot find the original video that shows the questions, so I'm gonna have to look at someone's video and then talk the questions out loud. So the first question is why you're starting the channel. I used to blabber all the time on Snapchat to two of my friends, and I feel like they're probably getting tired of that. So if I do vlogging, I could just blabber into a camera. Especially when if I read something that I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing, I can just do a book vlog of me reading that said book, and then I can blabber into the camera about it. So yeah, just to talk to people. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Nothing. I mean, as I said, this isn't exactly a Booktube account. It's just what I love account. And I guess if I'm bringing anything to Booktube, it's like, I guess diversity of, not like diversity of like, but like diverse taste. Like, I'll have manga, not just YA and adult. I'll have maybe fashion, writing, like everything. There's gonna be a lot of things. And if possible, gaming. I would love to do like Let's Plays, if that's possible. I mean, currently, no. I was gonna get the PS5, but with, you know, the situation, if you're trying to hunt for a PS5, you know. I was hoping to get a PS5 so I could start to attempt it, because the PS5 does already have something in it where it will record your gameplay, and I already have a camera, and also, well, the PlayStation 5, it doesn't come with a camera, but they have a camera meant for the PlayStation 5 that can record you or whatever. So I haven't got the PlayStation 5. I do have the Nintendo Switch, so if I can, I don't know, find a software that records it, maybe there'll be gameplays of my Animal Crossing or whatever that comes, whatever that's interesting on the Nintendo Switch for me to record. Okay, third question is, why do you love reading? I don't know. I guess it's like every book person's like answer is because you get transported to worlds, multiple worlds. You live with, like the George R. R. Martin quote, a reader, I mean technically it says, a reader who lives 1,000 lives. No, a reader who reads, no, what was it? Oh my god, I'm forgetting the quote. It's basically, a reader lives 1,000 lives. They don't just live like their own one, and I totally agree with it. Because typically, I mean, obviously, it's a weird, I mean, I've had people used to come to me for love advice. You would think no one would come to me for love advice because I've never experienced love. But my thought is, like George R. R. Martin's quotes, I lived 1,000 lives. I loved 1,000 people. I watched the love of my life probably die 1,000 times. So I felt that heartache, and yeah. I guess that's my answer to why I love reading books, because I live 1,000 lives. Oh, I found the questions on Wiki. Oh, I think I skipped the third question. So what I just said was the fourth question. The third was, what are you most excited for about this new channel? Just, I mean, obviously one of the main reasons, obviously I do social media. One of the main reasons I have a Bookstagram account is because I want a big enough following to where when I do publish a book, I have a big enough following where my followers will want to buy it. So yeah, I guess it's sort of like marketing, but at the same time, like, I get to talk about what I love as well, so it's not completely, you know, just marketing. Fifth question is, what book or series got you into reading? Twilight. I'm sure that's a lot of people's answers. But yeah, Twilight got me into reading. I used to hate reading, despise it with a fierce passion. Fierce passion. Did not like reading. Was not a reader, honestly. What question would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't really catch up to them as I used to, because there was a moment my collecting was really bad. I was buying a lot, spending a lot of money. that I had to basically go sort of, not cold turkey with my buying, but I had to go cold turkey with the Booktubers because the Booktubers were, you know, doing all these unhauls, showing all these new books, and I was like, I gotta have it. I had very huge FOMO. So I unsubscribed to a whole bunch of Booktubers. The only Booktuber I think I stayed subscribed to at the time was probably, I almost said Joey Garcefa. No. Was Jesse the Reader. And like a few more, but I don't remember their usernames. So, I mean, I guess with Jesse the Reader, what would my question be? I mean, he lives in my state. And I met him. I mean, I haven't met him. But like, I've seen him across the room twice. Both at Sarah J. Maas signing event. Both of them, he like did the question. Or at least the first one he did when it was ACOTAR. I don't know. I think it was Empire Storms. That was the one where she came down here. Well, I know he was there, but I don't know if he was doing the questions. Maybe someone else was doing the questions, but yeah, I saw him twice. What question would I ask him? You want to hang? I don't know. I think he lives like upper state, and I'm at the lower part of the state. I mean, obviously if you know what state he's in, then you know what state I am. So if you hear growling in the background, it's my cats. Princess does not like the fact that Romeo's so close. Okay, number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Well, I mean, probably the fact that if I, you know, obviously I'll do the typical, like, Bookstagram thing, like hauls, wrap-ups, TBRs, and that stuff. I guess the hardest part would be trying to be creative with a book thing, like besides book vlogs. I don't know. Same as Booktubers have like creative, I don't know, things that they do for a booktube video. I probably won't be able to do that. That's why I'll be relying on the other things that I like to do. Number 8. When did you start reading? In 6th grade. How old was I then? I don't know. But yeah, in 6th grade. Late 6th grade. And it wasn't until 7th grade that I started, between 7th and 6th grade, that I started branching out of reading Twilight. Number 9, where do you read? I typically read on my couch. I would love to read in my bed and look at my books, but like lately I've felt like a weird, like I felt like if I stay in my room that I'm being lazy. So even though it makes no difference where I'm reading at, I just feel better if I'm out in the living room because it feels like I'm doing something. Number 10, this is the last question. What kind of books do you like to read? As you can see in the background, the majority is fantasy. Yeah, fantasy is what I mostly enjoy. But I am wanting to get more into sci-fi. I've been slowly dipping my feet in. I don't want to say contemporary is my okay, no, my least favorite is probably like Wild West books. I would never, I mean, I own one. I bought it at a used bookstore and I was like, ah. Besides, like, Wild West books, I would probably say my least favorite, maybe, I don't want to say contemporaries, because I do enjoy contemporary, especially during the summertime, but I can't do, like, a whole bunch in a row. Like, for example, fantasy, I can straight up read fantasy, like, for 2 months straight, maybe 3 months straight, but, like, for contemporary, maybe, like, 2 to 3 books straight through. After that, I'm like, this is, like, no, this is boring. That is the new Booktube Newbie Challenge. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. So, comment, subscribe, whatever that jazz of YouTube things. I will have all my links down in the description. And I think that's it. So, yeah, bye.